It's cold even down here in lower Alabama. It's supposed to hit 18 degrees tonight, and I am in the greenhouse doing my best to keep it warm. I should have a proper heating system in here. Our barrels do a lot of the work, but on nights like this, we put in these propane tank heaters, and I can run these for about 12 hours tonight. When the sun comes up tomorrow, it's going to be okay. Most of our greenhouse heat is actually passive. If it goes down to the mid-20s, I'm usually just fine, because these barrels that I have everywhere are full of water. And we have a lot of tropical plants in here. We've got our pineapples, and we've got some tropical citrus, and we have plants that really can't take this sort of weather, like that rubber tree, and coffee. So when it gets below the mid-20s, we switch to these little burners. These are cheap little Mr. Heater burner heads. I had one of them fail on me and shoot flame out of it, which was not cool. That's always my fear, is that one of them is going to go out and not be completely safe and maybe burn the top of the greenhouse out. I'm going to switch. Don't worry, everybody. I'm going to switch, but this is just what we've got right now, and this is what the budget afforded. So everything I have is plunged into the greenhouse itself. And if I wanted to do a proper heater system with a nice propane tank off to the side, it would be kind of expensive. My brother recommended maybe getting a diesel heater in here, and that seems like a good idea. Generally, we don't have a lot of cold days here, but the last 3 winters, and now this one, have had unexpected cold events. I remember, let's see, 4 winters ago, we got a 16-degree night in December, which just brutalized a lot of stuff. Nothing was ready for that. It went from warm to extremely cold. And then the next winter, we got a 17-degree night. And then last winter, we had the snowpocalypse, where we had about 8 inches of snow, and it was 11 degrees over the snow. And then this winter, we've got an extended stretch here where it was in the low 20s tomorrow. It's going to be 18 tonight, and we've got a few low 20s coming up. And it's just not quite enough when we have just a thin layer of plastic in here. But a couple of things that I do to make sure that it's not going to be too bad is I close up the gaps on the greenhouse at the beginning of the season, and I look for anything that looks any rips or any gaps. I have doors that don't shut exactly perfectly. There's some gaps between the doors. So the back doors, I stuff insulative foam in between the 2 doors, which helps. And then any other gaps, I actually just stuff hay into them. And that helps a lot, just keeping the draft out, keeping the warmth in. Another thing that I do to try and keep the plants happy is I water them really well. You can hear the dripping. There's a lot of dripping in here. There's both the dripping of condensation and dripping because I went through and watered everything really well. And I was talking with a guy that was a representative of Bonnie plants. Everybody's seen the Bonnie transplants. He told me that it's interesting how sometimes people think that if it's wetter, that's actually going to be worse. But he says if you water your plants well, they often go through a cold snap better. He says they defend themselves better when they're well watered. If you leave them dry because you think they're not going to freeze as hard, he said he doesn't recommend that. So that's just for what it's worth from a fellow that works for a large company that really has to deal with a lot of freezes. So for us, the biggest thing that we've done is put the barrels in here, and most nights it's just fine. But when it gets to nights like this, we burn some propane, and it just keeps it above freezing in here, and the frost doesn't settle inside of here. We've got a cover on here, but I have allowed it to get a little too cold in the past, kind of trusting that the barrels were going to be enough, and it wasn't quite enough. Probably if I put a ton more barrels in here, it would help. If you've seen my video on thermal mass and barrels, that's it's a big help. It also keeps it from getting too hot in here when it gets hot during the day. It just is a nice moderator of temperature, but it's not quite enough when it gets down into the teens. I had some coffee get burned last year, and I said, okay, this year I can't afford to have that happen. My livelihood really relies on having this nursery not get ruined. So this is rednecking it right now, but this is what we're doing at the moment. And I'm sure I'm going to get laughed at a lot, because I know some of you guys are up north and you're like, come on, it's negative 300 degrees right here. We're literally, on the surface of Pluto, and you're complaining about it being in the teens. I'm not complaining. I'm really not. It just is what it is. It just for us, this is cold, okay? And for me, it's extremely cold because I grew up in Fort Lauderdale. If it were up to me, I would live in the tropics. But this is cold for what we're used to, and you can make fun of Southern drivers all you like. And then, of course, I'm going to get picked on a little bit by those of you that have proper greenhouse setups, where, if you're a commercial guy, what are you doing? What do you think you are? Well, I'm trying to be as cool as you guys. Or as warm as you guys on a shoestring budget. I try to make sure that everything is going to pay for itself, and I just don't expect it to get this cold regularly. And this has gotten us through for now. So just a look at what we're doing. Just put a lot of barrels in your greenhouse, and you can redneck it. It's working, but there's always the off chance I might burn my greenhouse down. In happier news, it's going to be warm soon, and we're doing a lot of stuff for spring. I've got a ton of plants that I'm going to be bringing out to the shop soon. We just got to get them through these colds, and I think we'll be all right. So stay warm up there, guys. I know we're going through a lot of cold right now, and it's not as nice for you up north as it is for us down here. So hope y'all are doing well. God bless you and keep you. And until next time, may your thumbs always be green.